So guys, we learned about string and string formattings and those kind of things. And in ES6, that means in modern JavaScript, we have one more thing, that is template returners. Okay, that is quite simplified. You can use the string formatting or HTML codes directly in JavaScript. You don't need to make any kind of HTML file for sometimes you have short HTML codes and you don't want to make another HTML file for that. You can just directly write that HTML codes inside the JavaScript file. Okay, so this is quite convenient method. So I'll just make some variables like name, age, and those kind of things. So const name is equals to diptam, then const age is equals to 20, then assume I just write const job is equals to web dev, then const city is equals to Kolkata. Okay, and then I'll just make a HTML variable file. Okay, so let HTML. Okay, so I created these 5 variables. Now let's just see how we can write HTML codes without using the ES6. So in ES5 also we can use these HTML codes directly in the JavaScript file. So that is without the template strings. Okay, so I'll just write without template strings, that is basically the ES5. And yeah, so I'll just write HTML is equals to, for example, I just wanna create an unordered list. I'm not going into the depth of these HTML codes. Okay, basically this is not an HTML tutorial, so you should have basic HTML knowledge. So I'm just going to create some unordered list. So yeah, less than ul, then li, then name clone space plus name plus now I need to close the li, right? So yeah, and now again start a li, and I'll just write age clone. Yeah, perfect. And then I'll just write age. Yep, and then I need to close this li, and I need job and city also. So I'll just quickly write these things and come back after writing all those things. Okay, so
Day 2.
so I wrote all the things like name, age, jobs, and city inside an unordered list, but you can see it is actually going out of the screen, right? So there is one thing, that is word wrap. You can just go into like view option and then check mark this toggled word wrap, or you can just press alt plus J. Okay, and it will, it will not go out of the screen. Now you can see it's inside the screen. Now I just wanna showcase this HTML inside the console. So there is a DOM method. I'm not going into the DOM in this tutorial, but in later lectures we will learn this thing more elaborately. Okay, so yeah, document dot body dot inner HTML, that is equals to the HTML variable, right? So now if I save it, okay, job is not defined. Oh yeah, it should be job, not jobs. Okay, perfect. Now if I save it, so now you can see the body tag is now changed with this total thing. Okay, so that means we wrote inside the body tag, that is h1 and h2 tags. Okay, definer and this kind of things, and now this is replaced with this another list. You can see name is diptam, age is 20, job is web dev, and city is Kolkata, right? So this thing is now replaced, and there is one more way to write this code directly inside in a ES5 method, like without the template strings. That is, I'll just show you that thing as well. So HTML is equals to you can just write like this ul, then instead of writing this li inside the same line, you can just make different lines for that. So plus, then just write in the next line that li. Okay, and then I'll just write name plus name plus and then enter, then go into the next line. Then here also I'll just write li age plus age plus, actually we didn't close this li, okay, in the above line, so we have to close that thing as well. So yeah, perfect. Now here also I need to close the li. So okay, so in this format also you can just create any kind of unordered list. Okay, I'll just quickly close this unordered list. I don't want to write all the things again. Okay, so now if I save it, you can see we have this name diptam, and okay, we don't have this h. That is because of we didn't write plus over here and here also. Now if I save it, you can see now we have name and name h, both the things, right? So in case if you want to make the appearance far better, you can just write clone space, and here also clone space. Now if I save it, you can see name space diptam h space 20, right? So in this way you can also create any kind of HTML templates. So now let's see how to use the template strings in ES6. Okay, so in ES5 you can already see that when you write something on string, you need to put that inside a quotation mark, you can see, and then when you use some variables, you need to close that quotation mark, then add this plus symbol, then the variable name, then again plus, then again you have to start the quotation mark. Okay, so in ES6 you don't need to do that, right? So I'll just make the same variable called HTML, and that will be equals to, I'll do the same things. Okay, so I am now starting this quotation mark, okay, and I'll not close this quotation mark till the end of the closing UL. So I'll just write UL and then put enter. Okay, and I'll put some tab, and then I'll just write some li, oops, li, then name, clone, and like in the previous one, when we have to use the variables like name, age, we need to use this plus symbol and then the variable name, right? But in ES6 we don't need to do that. We can just put a dollar symbol, then curly braces. Okay, and then inside that we can just write the variable name which you want to put, and then close the curly braces. That's it. Now I'll just close the li also, and again put enter, and again I'll start li, then age, clone, then the dollar symbol, then again the curly braces, and I'll just write the age variable and close the curly braces. Okay, and then we will just do this thing some more times, right? I'll just write li again, and now we have to write job, right? Job is equals to dollar curly braces and then job, and then again close the curly braces. That's it. ct, and then it will be also dollar curly braces, then ct, close the curly braces, and now we have to close the ul, right? But you can see we are getting some errors that unterminated string details. That is because of we put enter over here. So I'll just quickly write these things inside one line. Okay, yeah, now you can see the errors are removing. Okay, so you can see we wrote we started quotation mark over here and we closed it over here, and in between we never put any kind of closing quotation mark or starting quotation mark, and we wrote the variable names inside these curly braces, right? And yeah, to write the variable names inside the curly braces, we have to write this dollar symbol before that. Okay, now if I save it, you can see it is showing the same things, right? So there is no error. You can just remove like one li from here. For example, I'll just remove this job one, and that will be also fine. Now if I save it, you can see now this job is removed, but yeah, we actually didn't start this li, so you have to write the less than symbol over here. Now save it, you can see it is also showing the same things. But there is one more problem. You can see the name, age, and the city variable is not working. You can see it is showing the same thing which you wrote over here, like dollar inside the curly braces you wrote name. It is not actually taking the variable value, right? In the name we store the diptam value, in age we have this 20 value, but it is not showing that thing. That is because of when you are using the template string, you can't use single or double quote. Okay, so actually I am using the single quote, that's why it is showing this thing. Similarly, when you use the double quotation, for example, I'll just show that also. Okay, and I'm using double quotation right now, and now if I save it, you can see it is showing the same thing, right? It is not actually showing the value of name and age, right? So to show that thing, you need to use this symbol. I don't know the name of this symbol. It is actually above your tab tab button on your keyboard, so you have to use this symbol. Okay, now if I save it, you can see name is diptam, age is 20, and city is Kolkata. Now it is working fine. So remember one thing, you need to use this this symbol, okay, which is above your tab button on your keyboard, okay, and under your escape button, right? And now let's just add some more things. For example, I'll just write li, and then inside that I'll just use dollar curly braces, and I mean start and closing curly braces. Then I'll just close the li also, and inside the curly braces we can do anything. Okay, we can just write some variable names. We can just write 2 plus 2, it will show 4 over here, you can see over here. Then you can, okay, the electricity is off maybe, so yeah, I'll look darker right now. So anyways, so you can also use any functions. We didn't learn function till now, so I'll not show you that thing right now, but later on we will see that. Then we can also use ternary operator. For example, if the condition is true, then do this thing. If the condition is false, and do these things. That is if else statement, but you can write that inside one line. That is called ternary operator. For example, let's do some ternary operations. For example, we have the age is 20, right? So if the age is greater than 20, and do a certain thing, and if the age is not greater than 20, then do another things. Okay, so for the first conditions, if the condition satisfies, I'll just need to write the question mark symbol. Okay, and write anything over here. For example, age is greater than 20, and I'll close that. And if the condition is false, that means if the age is equals to 20 or less than 20, then we have to use this colon symbol, and then just write age is less than or equal to 20. Okay, and now if I save it, you can see it is printing age is less than or equal to 20. That is because of we wrote the condition that is age is greater than 20, which means we have to write 21 so that it can print the first one, that is age is greater than 20. You can see now it is showing the age is greater than 20. But if you write 20 over here inside the variable age, and now if I write age is greater than equals to 20, then do age is greater than or equals to 20, and just remove this equals to from here, and now save it. You can see now it is showing that age is greater than or equals to 20. So that's how this template strings actually works. Okay.